So the action genre of the 1980s and 90s, man, I've got some happy memories with a lot of these films. Now looking back, I felt like I had a fairly complete experience with it back in the day. For context, I was born in the very early 80s, so I was quite too young to go to see a lot of these movies in the cinema, but I grew up with a lot of them on videotape, as it was, because a lot of these films weren't even that financially successful, but found a new lease of life on home video. So films like Showdown and Little Tokyo, for example, became more of a cult hit following the cinema release. Obviously the dominating ones were your Stallone films, your Schwarzenegger films, and then later on you had Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, with some hits and some misses near each other, but that was tend to be the case with Stallone and Schwarzenegger as well, to be honest. For every Terminator 2 there was a film like Junior, or for every Demolition Man there was a film like Oscar, which is one I haven't even watched, but there you go. So one thing I did want to mention, the purpose of this video is because obviously the action genre is quite a broad one, so I mean you could include back in the 80s and 90s westerns, because there were plenty of those as well. Technically those are action films, but really one genre of these that completely passed me by was the martial arts one. So actors that I hadn't even really heard of, I might have seen them in a few films in bit parts, for example. I'll mention Billy Blanks. I had no idea who he was until relatively recently, but he did some absolute bangers back in the 80s and 90s. I think I only really knew him from a very small part in the film Last Boy Scout, which was a Bruce Willis movie. Other actors and actresses, such as Cynthia Rothrock, she did some really good films. Definitely recommend checking them out. Now what is exciting, kind of covering that genre, the martial arts genre, with some of the maybe B-list, possibly even C-list actors of the day. There's a movie coming out called The Last Kumite, which I believe was a crowd-funded movie, and this is going to feature a lot of these actors from that genre, the kind of martial arts subgenre of the broader 80s and 90s action genre. And I'm using the genre quite a lot, but it really does look pretty special. Now this is a film that's out to buy, I think late April, early May, well, mid-May, I think, from what I understand, in the UK. It's getting a Blu-ray release, a 4K release. Got it on pre-order. Definitely check out the trailer. It looks very interesting, and it's got some pretty good old school cast members in there as well. So something to look forward to, and I'll probably do a review when that comes out. But in case you hadn't heard of it, check it out.
Michael, it's time.
Now, if you're watching this video on X, great, good on you. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you might want to check us out on X, because we actually put videos up usually about 24 hours prior to going on YouTube.